internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.
All right. Everybody's here.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to Hot 89.1 FM. ANTONITA LESHAE here. And we also have DJ Stretch sitting in with me. And also, we have a special guest today. Usually, we don't do interviews on Mondays, but we made an exception. For today, we have Edward Armstead III from Eat Music Group and the talented Park Stewart. We are delighted to have you guys here on our show.
Yeah.
First off, I want to send my condolences to Mr. Armstead III and for the loss of his mom. I do feel you on that. I lost my mom in 2021, so January of 2021. So I can relate to the loss, and our prayers and condolences to your family.
Thank you so much.
And thank you again for the interview. Despite all of that, you are here.
My mother would want me to go on. She's encouraged me to do everything I'm doing.
Amen.
So, the legacy I want to leave to her is that I just kept moving and kept doing and I would have made her proud.
Yes. All right. So, Mr. Stewart, we have a lot to talk about.
It's my pleasure to be here. I'm glad for the invitation.
Thank you. Yeah, we are so delighted again. You came to us by Mr. Armstead III. He introduced us to you. I was a little unfamiliar with your music, but in listening, I developed an immediate reaction to it that drew me in. I was like, wow. And I'm a music buff. I love music. So when I heard the music, it did something to me. It hit my soul. Especially your new single, Black Pearl, which resonates with the woman, as I am myself. And I want you to kind of tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you to that particular song.
Oh, wow. My background, I've been doing this for a long time. You have to go all the way back. I often tell this story. My mom used to lay me in her lap and sing to me, rub my head and sing to me. I must have been about maybe 6, 7 years old. And then my father was a connoisseur of all type of music, from Miles Davis to, he was a big jazz buff. And then we had old Motown, and he would play all these older songs. And then I came up listening to people like Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, Elder Barge, just different old Motown, Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, and kind of went through life. Didn't know I really had it until I went to high school, won a talent show, and won as I guess I was a junior, sophomore, and won the talent show, and it was on and popping ever since. I started recording professionally with a writing partner of mine named Eric Bryce. He played guitar for Stephanie Mills. Chaka Khan, all these different people. We grew up in the same block. I had a musical block. I recorded my first song there. It was cutting edge. Back then it was gospel. They said it wasn't playing gospel music, that cutting edge. But I didn't know a lot about church because I had an R&B sound because that's all I knew. And then there's the Gospel Group Commission. I the hit songs for commission, on with Mitchell Jones. Ordinary Just Won't Do, Victory, Cry On, which was recorded for Biggie's Notorious B.I.G.'s funeral, sung by 112, performed by Dave Hollister.
Wow.
More Than a Melody for Yolanda Adams. Also the movie Cry On, sung by Silk in the movie Blank Man. Virtue, Earl Clue, um, among many. And then I have 3 self-entitled albums myself. And as far as Black Pearl goes, I actually we were sitting down at a meeting, Ed and myself, and we were talking about. Actually, we was on a plane coming back from Arkansas, and we were just talking about we had to do a song that honored women of color, and
Okay.
especially our African queens. And so I had been telling my wife, I said, I'm going to write a song. I said, I'm going to write you a song because I hadn't written her a song. And I was in the car one day, and it just came to me. My nickname for her was Coco Mama. So I call her Coco Mama, so I started singing a little chorus, COCOMAMA, chocolate lady, black pearl, everything in my world. And went to the studio, recorded it, and came out. Maybe probably about an hour and a half, I had a song. And we knew it was something special on it when we did it. There's something about it. And what better way than to come from a pure source of love to present the respect and the honor for our young African queens. It's a lot of misogyny out now, so we're trying to do and let everybody know that there's still chivalry. We still respect our women. They are still gentlemen. It takes black queens to inspire our kings and to raise these young princesses and princesses that we have. So that was our objective, and we wanted the soul to come out because it came from the soul. It's pure, it's real, and everything about it is not gimmicky. It doesn't want it to be gimmicky. It's from the heart. It's from the heart, and that's the way we wanted to present it. So I hope that everything was married together in the song, from background to the track to the lead, they would operate as one to present it, and have our women of color be proud and let them know we're proud of it.
It is a marvelous song. I really, really, from the hook, from the music, everything, it sounds really, really nice. Now tell everybody where you live. Where are you from? Where are you originally from?
I'm Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
I was actually born in Tennessee.
Okay.
But I've lived in Detroit my whole life. I'm basically Detroit bred, for 4 years up, the D is the D, this is where we are. I love my city. A lot of talent come from this city. It's a special city, and I'm just trying to let people remember and pay tribute to those that came before me. Make them proud also, and not let the legacy die that Detroit has.
Yes, I'm from Chicago, so I do understand with the Midwest flow. Detroit has a lot of talent, from its dancing into its music. The Motown sound is always going to be there, and that's what it's known for. And in your music, you can hear that. You hear that in your music. Now, Mr. Armstead, how did you and Parks hook up? And tell us a little bit about you, because for those of you that don't know, again, we are on Hot 89.1 FM, WSLS. We are streaming live on the radio station as well as on Facebook. So if you guys are out there, I can't see you out there, but please share the live. It is being recorded, right? Stretch, producer for today. It is being recorded on YouTube as well. So if anybody misses this, they can always go back and replay. That's the great thing about technology. We can always go back and revisit these things that we oftentimes miss, because we are on a time difference here. You guys are in Michigan, and we are in Las Vegas. You guys are in Detroit, correct?
Absolutely.
So you guys are in Detroit. We are in Las Vegas. It is a 3-hour difference. It's 8 p.m. there. It is 5 o'clock here. So I thank you guys for joining us in the evening.
Pleasure's all ours.
Yes, yes. So again, Mr. Armstead, just tell everyone out here your background and where you started, because we do know you are a man of God.
This is true. First of all, let me say again, just in case it wasn't heard,
Mhm.
thank you guys for having us. We
Thank
count
you.
this an honor and
Absolutely.
a privilege. One thing I did learn from my mother at an early age is that people don't have to do anything for you.
Mhm.
And when they do anything for you, say thank you, and it makes room for more. So we thank you guys for having us.
You're welcome.
Real brief, I have a background as a songwriter and a producer, and I'm gonna try to be real brief so I can get to how me and Parks became friends, and that's what's most important. I'm a multiple Stellar Award winner. I've sold over 1 million records. I've produced for quite a few major artists. I've been blessed. My legacy starts with my dad, who was a singer. He was on Stax Records and Thelma's Records, and had a song called "Nothing Sweeter Than You." That was like that he wrote for my mother, but it was like a slap in the face at the same time. Once we found out the history about the song, he did a song called "Baby I Cried," which you can find on YouTube, and it looks like he's singing it on something like the Ed Sullivan Show. He has the pump waves. He looked like me, but the pump waves, and it's kind of funny because I had those at one time. But that's where our musical legacy started. My cousin was Purvis Jackson, the late Purvis Jackson,
Okay.
that sang with the Spinners, Mr. 1245. And Jackie Wilson was my third cousin. So we have music in the family. And so that's part of my legacy. But as it relates to how I met Parks, Parks did an album in 1991. And I was like a fan of this group called Commission.
Yeah.
For quite some time. And when I saw the album, I started reading the credits. And so when I seen his solo album, I said, man, I got to get this. And at that time, about in the early 90s, there Michael Brooks of Commission, he did what is called a Young Artists for Christ workshop. And what that was an opportunity for all up-and-coming artists to get their shot. You go out to the workshops during the week, and, they had a workshop choir. So we would culminate the workshop with a live recording, and I was in the choir. So you could have ran into Fred Hammond, Mitchell Jones, Park Stewart, anybody, especially being in Detroit. We see the Winans on Livernois. You know what I'm saying? So you could see them anywhere. And so I remember seeing Park Stewart at one of the nights, and I had a group called Redemption, and we was trying to get on. We was huge Commission fans. We had the haircuts. We had everything. And had no deal. And so I remember seeing Parks leaning up against the wall with Adidas jogging suit on. You couldn't have been more laid back. And so I just walked up to him, and when I got up to him, I don't know what made me do it, but I said, hey, man, can I have your phone number? And he said, sure, man, you got something to write it on? And just gave it to me, right?
Wow.
So I was like, man, this dude is so down to earth. He cool. So we just started interacting like that. And another day during the week, they had this guy named Todd Hall. He came and he was praying and prophesying to different people. And I remember he prayed and prophesied to Parks. And when he did it, Parks fainted, right?
Wow.
And I'll tell you, why after the fact. But he fell in my arms. And so I'm like, man, this can't be no coincidence. And when he fell in my arms, God was telling me, he said, hold on to him and don't let him go.
Wow.
So I went home and I'm thinking like, man, something's happening here. So I took out my little notebook and I wrote down prayers concerning him. I was like, God, you got to bless him. You got to strengthen him. You got to do this. Then he went on to tell me he was dealing with a heart condition. After the fact. I didn't know nothing about that. And so we've been joined, at the hip from that point on. His next project came out in 1996, which was another chapter of Psalms 51, incredible classic album. You must have it. And me and my wife had a company called In Your Ear Promotion. So I promoted that album. The first album, I was a fan. The third album, I managed some of the producers and writers on the project and handled some A&R stuff with Parks. And now everything that he puts out since Put the K in Cool, Clear Your Mind, his Christmas project, Black Pearl, and everything after this is Eat Music Group, which is my label.
Oh, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. And Stretch, you have anything you want to say? Because Stretch always talk to, he's from an inspirational background as well. And I know he want to ask you guys a couple of things about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. see, there's a difference. Not too much of a deal. The reason why I say it's a different because I'm laid back. So to me, when I'm talking to people, I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't no side view, ain't no up in it. Here's the thing. So what were you doing in Arkansas, man? That's what I want to know. I mean,
he was right there, didn't you? Mess with telling about the first Arkansas then parts.
because that's where I'm from. So what you doing in my state?
I think he know what's my man's name, man?
Arthur Hunt.
Arthur Hunt invited us down. We did. Me and Ed went and did a music workshop down there the first time, and then the second time we went down, he was doing something in the neighborhood.
Okay.
In Dumas.
Yeah, I know all those guys down there. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so that's what we were doing down there. And we're cool with Arthur. Every time he calls or he has something, he calls us and we go down there. He treats us real well. And, that's what we were doing. Mm-hmm.
Did you eat good? That's what I wanted.
Yes, sir.
That's all I want. Did you eat good? That's all I'm saying.
Yes, brother. We had some good food. There's some good food in Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
I keep telling people they won't listen to me. I keep telling them.
No, man. We telling you the truth.
I may not be no Razorback, but I'll go back.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, bro. We ate well, man. I
have
good Arkansas. I really did, man.
Yeah,
we stayed in the Peabody Hotel one time. It was incredible.
Oh, see, it's some nice spots, and they just don't. People don't. If you don't go, you don't know.
Absolutely, very nice place to go.
Because I did a lot of traveling with my mother, and she was the lead singer for the Christian Harmonettes. We were around just all the gospel people.
Quartet, okay.
Yeah.
Love my quartets now.
Yeah,
it was all those people.
I produced a lot of records on Evelyn Turrentine Agent.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bet. Yeah. So I'm used to all the music because we do I did all kind of music, but the gospel is what brought me up. So how did you? Okay, Pastor, I know how you. Well, I'm gonna figure out how you got started in a minute. You gonna tell me if you got the Holy Ghost in the bathroom or was you in the bedroom in the kitchen? You know where you get it from. he don't want to tell it. See, you could tell it though. But we get to that part. How did you start? Parks? How did you? Where did you start? Was a little boy? Was you singing, or was you just something that popped in your head? Or what?
I started singing. I was a little kid, man. I would be singing, and my father played a lot of Sam Cooke, like I was born by the river.
Yeah.
I would hear found love on a lonely highway. Two-way street, lost it on a lonely highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to sing me some Jim Floyd.
That song resonated in my spirit as a kid, even though I didn't know what they were talking about. But the feeling of the song, I could feel it. So at the age, it's like I could feel songs, not just listen, but I would feel them.
Right.
You wonder, two things changed my life.
Okay.
Change gonna come.
All right, that's a good one.
What's Going On? Album by Marvin Gaye. Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie.
Wow. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I was intrigued with it. Donny Hathaway was another one, but Songs in the Key of Life, I studied. I just studied and studied and studied, and then I would study Switch. That's Elder Virus, Bobby.
Yeah.
Harmony. So it's like God was preparing me at a young age for what I was going to do and didn't know I was going to do it. So I was intrigued. And my time when I got to that talent show in high school and did what I did, then I knew that I had something. And from that point on, I wrote my first song. I'm sitting down and trying to teach myself how to play piano. I would go to church and just bang out songs on the piano. And wrote my first song and did my first recording. And Very Strong, the one that wrote all these songs for Marvin Gaye and different people. I took the demo to his house. And he listened to the demo and closed his eyes. And he looked up and he said to me, he said, "Son, I've only heard this one other time." And I said, "When?" He said, "Marvin Gaye." He said, "Just right there." He said, "Marvin Gaye." And I'm looking at all the gold and platinum plaques he's got on his wall. His head's Marvin Gaye. Like, I'm in there like, I'm mesmerized. And when he said that, I didn't know how to take it. For the longest, I didn't even tell people that the guy said that to me because I just felt like, that's Marvin Gaye. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, Marvin is Marvin. And I didn't understand that the gift of God that he gives travels through the annals of time. Whoever you listen to becomes your influence, and then God puts it with your personality. And really all you're doing is tapping into the melodies of heaven. And so
So,
tap into that. Mm-hmm.
so let me ask you this. So you ran into the guy, and he did some producing and music for Marvin Gaye. So, because the baddest group in the world, and nobody really not recognize the Funk Brothers. So
absolutely, I know all about the Funk Brothers, the history of it.
yeah,
I mean, you can't live in Detroit and do music where you can, but if you really know music, you're going to do your history.
Right.
Your Funk Brothers, Willie John, who taught Wonder, all these different ones, yes, absolutely. And that's when I said I had a musical neighborhood. That's why I know so much history, because there was nothing for us to walk outside and it'd be a band on one side of the street playing jazz, another one on the down the street playing R&B, and then the doo-wop. I had it all in my neighborhood, so I can remember some of them now, and that's why we were so intrigued with music. And we stayed about 2 blocks from old Olympia Stadium in Detroit, where they had all the concerts. When the stars came, they had to ride down our steep street in a limo, and we would just stand in the street a lot of times and watch the limos come by. And sometimes the limos would stop and they would roll the windows down and speak to the people. And I remember Michael Jackson 5 riding down when I was a kid, and riding, waving at us. And so we were so intrigued by that. And I think those memories are what I'm trying to capture in my music, and what a legacy I'm trying to do, so that we can get back to the time of where we honored one another. There was not so much independent, see me as I do, but more unity, where we embrace one another's gift,
Yeah.
Well, here's an idea for you. You just might go, I'm gonna give you an idea now. This, now, when you write it and do it, it came from me. I just want my little name, stretch. But anyway, here's an idea for you guys. Since you talked about the memory and what's happened in Detroit and the different artists that you met, then I think if you've done it already, I haven't heard it, but I think that if you do a song that that has those guys in it, Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, what you remember the times when you were, that'd be kind of nice. That'd be kind of nice.
Remembering Marvin, remembering Michael, remembering those stuff.
I'm just saying all those people in one song. I know it's a lot of people.
No. We've already talked about doing something in that order.
Okay.
Like I got a new one coming out that's paying tribute to another group. I can't tell you who it is right now.
Just when it comes out, you guys gonna send us the LP.
I'm gonna call you personally and bring it to you. How about that?
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do that.
Every song that I do, you're gonna hear an influence from somebody that
I hear it.
I do it intentionally so that I can pay tribute to those that went before me and educate those that's coming out, so they'll know where the sound comes from. And then they in turn, and that way we keep it going, So it's in the works. It's definitely in the works. What I did. Great minds think alike.
So bringing back music is what we need, especially in these days and time.
Because see, by your sound on the song that I've heard of you, I was like, this dude got to be about 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, because see, you amen. you told your age when you say you remember waving at Michael Jackson and all. I didn't say nothing.
I can tell you this: I'm not as old as I look, and I'm not as young as I look.
or feel.
I second that.
Yeah, but the music that you put out is so soothing to the soul. It is soulful music. It's inspirational at the same time, and you can hear. And I wouldn't, like you said, feel the music. I embrace, and I tell people, even in a dance that we do Chicago style step. And I know Detroit, y'all ballroom, y'all step out there, that y'all like our sisters and brothers over there. But y'all can get down on the dance scene and the music. So y'all kind of got us a little bit, just a bit from Chicago. But I tell people to feel the music. Let the music take you where you need to go. And that's in dance, that's in studying the art of music, that's in playing your instruments. Get to know the sound, do your history on your music. And even if you're in the dance form, I tell people to do your history on whatever craft that you're trying to study and make it your own. And that's exactly what you're doing, Parks, and we appreciate that. You have several great songs out. Stretch probably is going to put a couple of them up there because we do that. We looking forward to the Black Pearl. We want to see the video.
That's what we're looking for.
We like, where's the video?
It's coming.
Where is
They're
it?
making it hard for us, ain't they?
They're making it hard. And it's
Our intention was to release the single, and then summertime when the weather's nice, then you can expect the video. This is just our plan and how we want to do things, and feeling the music, and like you said, doing what you do. The video has to be the same,
right?
It has to. We don't like to do things just for the sake of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything we do has a sense of pureness and truth to it. That song, it's about my wife. It's real. It's not something I just thought of like, oh, it'd be a nice song to write. And the video is going to be the same way. Everything we do has an intentional, strategic thing about it that has a sense of element of realness, no pretentiousness. So the more real it is, the more effective it is to us because this is close to our heart, and we're not going to trust anybody to interpret what we feel in our heart. So whether it's a video or a song, an interview, what you will hear from myself and Ed, it's going to be true all the way in the real expression of the soul.
What about dancing? Will you have dancing or no? Did it just be you? And just
I'll give you this part of it. We always pay tribute to our city, Detroit.
They're gonna be ballroom. They're gonna be ballrooming. Okay, I got you.
So you're gonna have some ballroom.
Yeah, I knew that.
There's a young lady.
Y'all know some dancers. We know some dancers out there that can.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have that. It's gonna be centered around the Black Pearl. A lot of beautiful African American women of color type, and then I'm gonna have my mother in. Who's the Queen Pearl.
Right.
Of course.
Generations of Black Pearl.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to capture the swag of the city. We're going to capture the elegance and sophistication of our African queens. We're going to have the gentlemen, true men who step to the plate, who are gentlemen, but strong by nature.
Amen.
To show that we still have men who are strong, men who are respectful, men who respect one another and know how to respect women, who also are family men and build the strength of the family. So we're going to show all aspects, and then we're going to let that swag of Detroit show from the video to the ballroom to the attire of what the people are going to wear. It's going to be all Detroit.
Well, when Mama in there, you know you got to do it right, and then you got, as we say down south, Paso.
He reminds me of Smitty, man.
Yeah, he does.
You got the pastor in there, and the pastor ain't going. Let me get to the pastor right quick. Hey, pastor. Now you write and you sing as well. What instrument did you play?
Drums.
Play drums.
Everybody play drums.
A little bit of keyboard. Look,
I noticed the drummers always produce.
Right.
A lot of drummers produce.
I think because they keep time.
They the heartbeat.
Yeah, the heartbeat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, because it's all about the beat. The beat matters.
So you know I'm gonna go deep, right?
You've been deep I'm gonna say all morning because it feel like all day.
You know I'm gonna go deep, right? You know I'm gonna go deep.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just a country boy with those country things going on. So, boy, what you say it? What you say it? Look here. So when did you become a pastor, a man of God? All of us are men of God, but when did you become the
chosen one?
The chosen.
Pastoring in 2012.
Yes.
Coming up on, we'll celebrate 10 years in October.
Okay.
I've been in ministries 30 years.
Okay.
And I got licensed in 1991.
All right.
I got baptized when I was 9 years old at New Bride Baptist Church.
Okay.
Baptist.
He Baptist.
I'm non-denominational. I grew up Baptist.
That's
Okay. Okay.
Non-denomination is just good. Come on.
You know, we ain't got no ties. We just
No, we got no ties. That's right.
You Jesus, I'm Jesus. We good.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Death,
Right.
burial, resurrection. I'm good.
Nah, yeah.
Ascension coming back to get us. I'm good.
Right. That's good.
Yes. Amen.
I was just trying to dig a little deep, you know, because sometimes I dig deep and LESHAE tell me you went too deep. You ain't supposed to ask those, but you know,
Oh no.
Sir, we just visiting. And we don't mind answering the question. We just visiting.
I just asked questions.
And your family, you're welcome here. We want to make you feel comfortable. We don't want to ask off the cuff questions. That's
we
like
spontaneous. We like
we like real. We're not trying to sugarcoat anything over here. We just homegrown questions. You know, like you said, we're from the Midwest. I'm from Chi-Town. Again,
I know where Uncle Stretch coming from. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
you know, I'm gonna go there, don't you? So
I heard in his accent.
Give you the Southern hospitality.
You already know.
I heard it in his accent. Like, boy, why you do that?
Right there. So what I'm gonna ask you this right here, being on the road.
Yes, sir.
Because well, I'm gonna give you my little background. I got some songs I sung with R. Kelly and Jay-Z, and I can name a whole bunch of people that I sung on stage with, but my music, my own songs, and I did shows with. So being out of town and going somewhere, and being connected, like being married or engaged or whatever, does that bother you guys? Does that bother the other side of the family, or how's it?
You want to answer that first, or me, or how you want to do it?
You can go first if you like.
Well, first of all, April 25th is 29 years of marriage to me, for me and my wife.
Okay.
No infidelity.
Yeah. Congratulations.
No cheating. And the key to that is trusting God and fearing God. And not being scared of God, but reverencing who he is. And if you honor God, it's going to keep you in check. Because any man can make the wrong decision at any time. Right? But if you say you love God and you say the Lord is your savior, then he's the Lord of your life. And so then you got to give him that place and operate accordingly. So I'll be lying or less than a man to say it was me and my restraint. Because brother, let me tell you something. It has not been easy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, I've been faithful, and I plan on doing that till the wheels fall off.
Well, let me count back. Let's see, to 29. I'm counting back 29 years. That will put you around 1980 something, 87, 88, 89. And the reason why I say that because my mother got married in 1983, April the 23rd. So and she passed away in 2016. So that was her. That was like there was the 30 years for them almost. So that put you a little past that. But I'm calculating. See, I be calculating, baby. Don't wait, okay? I be calculating.
I'm gonna answer that like Parks. I'm not as old as you think I am. I need you to second that.
Okay, Parks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go a little bit further. You know, Ed's been on the road with me. I'm probably boring on the road.
He boring. Lord.
Get your autograph immediately.
Yeah, I go to my room. I've been to so many cities and so many places. I'm not a guy that's just gotta see what's happening. I'm more introverted in that way. I like intimate settings because I'm always before crowds. You know, whether I'm preaching, whether I'm singing or whatever, it's always in front of people. So when I get an opportunity to be by myself, I'm in thought a lot, and that's just flow. And then it's the time for the mind to rest. I will be honest and say that, you know, my first marriage, I was on the road a lot. Temptations are great on the road, but not for me. It was more or less, if I wasn't frustrated, I'm more apt to. I'm not to the physicality. If somebody can touch your heart or your mind, that would be more intriguing. That's why I stayed to myself, because I'm a heart. I'm a heart person. So even on the road, in my first marriage, I was not that happy, and the air to tell you. You never see me on the road cheating. You never see me with somebody doing this. It's
Okay.
what I do. And God has just been good to me. But my divorce of my first wife,
Hmm.
I always honor because she's the mother of my children. But at the same time, you know, you can be young. We got married when we were 19.
Oh.
You have a lot of different transitions. I wasn't raised in church. I was raised on the street. I got
Okay.
to church. That's
Yeah.
one transition. Kids, that's another transition.
Right.
You know, and I think we just grew apart because there were so many transitions. You know, we grew apart, and she was like I knew her since junior high. And
Okay.
so married to her for like 17 years.
Mm.
Okay.
So all I've known is marriage life, and my wife that's with me now. I've been married to her for 10, but I never. I think that when people don't understand, creative people
Hmm.
draw
Hmm.
different types of people.
Right.
Even though I haven't taken part, I don't consider myself to be better than somebody because I didn't do what they did. I understand the temptation that's out there, how
Yeah.
things work. It's
Hmm.
a different world. And if you haven't been a part of it, which DJ can testify to, if you haven't been a part of it, you wouldn't understand it.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
See it, if you live in it, you've been brought up in it, you can understand it. And the good thing is to be brought up in it and allow God not to get you get caught up in the
Right.
vices.
Right. Right. Right.
And then
Yeah.
once you mature and you not caught up in vices, because the number one focal point is for me, all music is to me is a movement. It's not just music, it's a movement. So I'm conscious that when I go out, I'm actually trying to deliver a message. There's a message in Black Pearl.
That's
There's a message in K and the Cool. There's a message. All my songs will have inspiration and soul in it because God gave me that creativity. And it's that same protection and guarding of that creativity that keeps me while I'm on the road.
well, okay.
Amen. Amen.
That's
Wonderful answer.
it's like you said. See, I'm from the country, boy. So I'm from the country. So I was telling I tell her and my kin folks that live. I move slow. You know, I move slow. So the slower we move, because where I'm from, the more we see. So we don't
Mhm.
the whole
Like,
much. Right. But see, we're slow to man, but fast to God. Yeah, yeah. Can you follow me on that?
yes, sir.
Follow that one right
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes,
We
sir.
slow to man, but fast to God. That's all I can say. So, like you said, I was on the road and I did a lot and this and that, but I ain't do a whole bunch of stuff that I saw people doing. So I understand where you're coming from. And you did more like I did. Basically, I was like a Malcolm X type in the room reading the books, you know, all
Awesome.
that. Then call me on the phone and where we going? Got to be on time. I'm gonna be there, you know. But the only artist I can tell you that would remind me of different things that's going on. I've seen Johnny Taylor do some stuff. He'll go, because I know him well before he died. I knew it. And like I told the last guy when I talked to him, I said Johnny Taylor will come out there and look at that band. If that band ain't sounding right, he go right off the stage.
Mm.
You know, because he was one of those people. He liked everything
The perfectionist.
where it's supposed to be.
Right.
That's Sparks. Yep.
Okay.
I like everything where it's supposed to be. I'm a perfectionist. I'm also a gentleman in the gospel also.
Okay.
Mhm.
I believe that everybody should operate as one.
Right.
I never come on somebody wrong. I never disrespect them. I never say, hey, that's not right. That's not.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
I'm a gentleman at all times, and I have respect for my musicians, and I believe that's why they play for me the way they do because they know that it's genuine. I give respect. I give everything that I want. I try to give it because to me,
Yes.
without them, they make what I do easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What I
Right.
compliment me. We all operate as one, and that's
Mhm.
what we do. It's the same thing with me and Ed. We're friends first and foremost. We've never
Mhm.
had a coarse word for one another in
Okay.
all these years of friendship. It's organically done. My partner that was in commission when we wrote, me and Mitchell Jones, me and Eric Bryce, everybody that I co-write with, everybody that I work with, we work as a team. We
Right.
work together, but relationship was first and foremost. Because
Okay.
It's important.
relationship will spill over into the music. So what you
Mhm.
feel is that love
Mhm.
everybody has together that's
Right.
also being portrayed or emulated, resonated from that music.
Mhm.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. And my grandmother used to always say you can live in the world, but not of the world. You
Absolutely.
know,
Right.
so you do everything according to God, and our life should be lived upon that. Whether we're in the church, out of the church, and raised in the church, we know right from wrong.
Right.
Especially us as African Americans, we were taught that from generation to generation on how to be loving and loyal. We know we have lost that. And you remember back in the day, the music, it resonated from our upbringing and where we come from, our struggles, slavery. You know, we still sang music, we still rejoiced, we still prayed, and we still do that today. You know, a lot of it may seem lost, but we can't get away from that. And that's what music is about. And we are glad that you guys are bringing back soul music. Soul music is huge and much needed today, more, I think, more than ever.
I believe without a doubt, this is what we're called for.
Hmm.
Music of the soul. All you want it to do is be pure.
That's it.
If it comes from its purest source, purest point, all the attributes of it,
Right.
you feel it. It's God orchestrated, and I
But
say all the time, it's no question, sweetheart, that the soul expression is needed today, because at the end of the day, happen. Our young people, we always say, "Oh, they don't this and they don't do like we used to." But what example are we setting for them?
right. Right.
Did we fail in our mentorship? Did we fail at fatherhood? We have to look
Right.
at ourselves, and then once we examine it, let's go to God and get these strategies, and let's get us back. Because I believe that we do our best work of creativity when we're in a crisis. That's why we had those
Right.
spirituals when slavery was there. How did they know?
Mhm.
They couldn't
Right.
read, but they wrote.
What they wrote. That's right.
Yeah.
They had that
They
heart,
wrote.
and that southern sound that you hear that travels all through the annals of time. That harmony, that chant, that
Right.
spilled over to gospel, quartet.
Right.
Mhm.
We call
Mhm.
gospel the good news through music.
That's right.
Drums being a heartbeat, harmony, pulling that, tugging at the soul. These melodies are crying out. We are gifted people. And once we return them back to where the gift comes from, in the place of creativity, they'll live better. They'll do
Mhm.
better. But that's up to us. We don't have to
Yes.
do as much as we can do to be the change that we want to see. And that's why I tell a lot of people all the time, you just keep doing what we do. Somebody's gonna say, "Man, what is that?"
Right.
I,
Yeah.
I like that. If you notice, they always go back
Mhm.
to where they come from, because now if you have different genres of music, that's all good. But when you want to be romantic with your girl, you're not playing no rap.
No.
You put on,
Real, man.
yeah, you're not putting on Jay-Z. You're
No.
not putting on, you know,
Put them stylistics
yeah,
on. That's what I'm
yeah.
putting
You're gonna put stylists. You're gonna go get Luther. You're gonna go get
Luther, yeah.
Luther. You're
Luther,
gonna go get,
Freddie Jackson.
And how is
Freddie
it
Jackson,
that
yes,
kids
sir.
still know old Motown?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because generation to generation, these songs, classics, they don't die.
They don't know.
Classics don't
From a
die.
source. They came from a source that can't die.
But you know what? You know what? You know what, Parks?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, Pastor Armstead.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
with me when I was down and I was singing and out on the road and doing what I need to do, the only thing that would really make me mad, I'm gonna tell you where I would get upset. I had to pray about it. I'm gonna tell you what would make me upset when I was on the road. Is that all I asked for was some greens, and when I went to the place they had no greens.
I thought he was about to say something serious.
I'm serious, man.
Collins.
Man had no greens, man. I was hot.
You on a chilling circuit, you can find some food.
I've been on the killing circuit. I've been down with the Southern Soul today. I listen to everybody. But when I was performing out there, man, hey, look, all I come to they be like, Stretch, what you want? We'll get you there. Hey, look. If I got a pot of greens and cornbread, leave me alone. I'm good.
You're gonna miss the show because you're gonna be
You know what I'm
you're
talking
gonna
about?
have some cha-cha on the side or something.
That's what I'm talking about. And so high style, like, yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna have to talk to y'all again. Y'all boy, all right.
Yeah, so, but again, we thank you guys for joining us. Stretch is gonna play a little bit of that song because we don't have Black Pearl. We just have a little snippet.
Y'all don't have the song. I sent
No,
it.
No, we can't put it
I got
on.
the song.
We
I
can't
got
just put it. Oh, you did something?
No, I didn't do a video to
Oh.
this. I'm gonna let them
Oh,
do that.
no. Yeah, y'all do y'all video.
I put it on the radio. It plays on the radio.
Oh, you talking about the commercial that we
Yeah.
did with the record?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
But
have
you
me
have
nervous
some-
'cause I know I took care of my sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We wait on the video, but I've been playing the song ever since I got it. Well,
Yeah.
when she told me that, well, they said don't play it right now. I said, how come? What's wrong with it?
No, I always said
No,
play it.
I'm just joking. No, she told me no. I'm just man.
So it comes out the 4 releases the 29th, right? Am I correct?
Right.
Tomorrow comes out tomorrow. So Black Pearl comes out tomorrow. We're going to give you guys a snippet. It is hot to death. You can ballroom, you can step to it, you can groove to it, you can be in your house just cleaning up, relaxing. It is hot to death.
I don't want nobody else to have it. I don't want nobody else to have it.
They gotta have it. They gotta have it.
I don't want nobody else to have it for us.
Always tell them, as long as you did it first, you presented it, you gonna always get it again.
Okay,
right?
that's
All
okay.
right.
I'm just saying because when the album comes
We
out,
want the world to hear it. We want it to be.
But before you say
brilliant.
that, Stretch, DJ Stretch, listen to this. This is what we're gonna do. So
Okay.
we're gonna make it all right.
all right, make it all right.
Parks has already been to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. Okay.
Okay,
If Parks comes to Vegas, we're gonna do something special for Vegas. We're not doing for nobody else. All
okay.
right.
What?
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
We can make it happen now.
All right. Make it.
We can make it happen.
We
Make
can
it
make
happen.
Then I'm gonna have some green sitting over there too.
I'll buy you greens and cornbread. And I
See,
ain't
I'm
talking about Jiffy.
No, never.
I just want to let you know I'm gonna spend good money.
See what I'm talking about? There you go. Oh yeah, but I'm gonna let me play. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the snippet that I like. I like the snippet, and then I'm gonna do the other one that you that I got. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this, ladies and gentlemen. My man Ed Armstead, the Reverend, the pastor on this thing, pastor, y'all. And then I don't know if I'm gonna say Pastor Park Stewart or just evangelist. Or, you know what I'm saying? The pastor. I got
Pastor Parks.
two pastors. Two pastors on here. All right, y'all. Here is a snippet of Black Pearl. Okay, y'all hold tight. Here we go. Hold tight. Here we go.
That's not Black Pearl.
That's me. Y'all see that? I got the snippet.
I felt like you playing musical chairs. I got on my seat.
Y'all better get over here. Here go my snippet.
It's funny to me how we're in a month right now, in the month of March, where they choose to give a woman 30 days to be honored. When the truth of the matter is, our women make history every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to me, a Black Pearl is something that's not only beautiful. I mean, that's the thing we can see right off just from looking at it. But in terms of women of color, they're classy, they're sophisticated, they're stylish, they have charisma, they have personality, and those are things that it's a quality like that is not always found.
She's a black pearl, everything in my world. Young little lady, she's a black pearl.
Boy.
That's what I'm talking.
That song is off the chain.
That song hot.
I can't wait to dance to it. Stretch ain't played it out yet, so I can step to it. I'm ready. We ready. We let a couple of our group here on our Hot 89.1 group, the Powerhouse, listen to it, and they love it.
Oh, great.
But
They love it.
they can't play it out till I play it out.
See, DJ Stretch is holding the song Ransom. That's what it is.
See, and I tell him, just let the music play.
Let it go. Let it go.
I got
Let
the
the music play.
whole
You know, that distinguishes you from the difference of other DJs.
I
You play the music, they be like, oh, how did I get that? How did you get that? Let me
DJ
get
Stretch, you
back.
know what spirit that is, right? That's the
Tell 'em.
spirit of Big Red.
Big Red.
Business hours are 9 to 5.
I got you. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. I just haven't played it out because I got to hold it like that Black Pearl. I got to hold it for a minute. You know, they got I'm gonna play it out though. I promise you. I promise.
Parks like, if you do not play my song, you will not get another one. If
got
you're
to
gonna
play
be
it.
selfish.
I got to play it. I got two passes on it. That's two butt whippings from the Lord. You know. I can feel it now. Okay, hold on. All right, then. So let me play the other one.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's Clear Your Mind, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
And I like that one too. So all I'm gonna say before I play it, when the album come out, other than your mama getting one and your wife getting one, I want mine.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll make sure.
I know where you live.
Man, Parks said he wanted to run over this new song, and it's getting late. Where is he at? Where is he?
Oh man, let me call him.
All right, do that.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Where y'all at, man?
We on our way up now. Just chill. We can be up there in a minute. All right. You clear? I'm clear.
In the building.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah. If you let me clear your mind, no need to worry. Don't let your circumstance get you down. Winds of life will blow. I wrap my arms around you, never remind you, in case you forgot. I'm the one who speaks to the winds, they obey me, they gotta stop. Peace like a river, oh, just know that I'll be there. I'll be there, I'll be there. Yes, I said it, I meant it. You're not alone. I said I never leave you and I never will. Count on me and let your mind be clear. Yeah, yeah. I will. Oh, clear your mind. No need to worry. I will give you perfect peace. Let me clear your mind. No more distractions, overreactions. There's a comfort in knowing I got my eyes on you. So just focus on me. Trust and believe I got everything you need. Oh, peace like a river. Oh, just know that I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, you're not alone. No, no, no. I said I never leave you and I never will. Focus on me. Keep your mind clear. Stay on me. Perfect peace. If you let me, you'll find no need to
Oh,
Detroit.
oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hometown. So
Park,
Parks left us,
I
son.
don't know where Punch went. Oh, there
There he
you go.
is.
he got,
Okay.
he ain't
Oh
got
my God, Parks, that harmony, the background.
he ain't got his mic on. He got to
Okay.
come back. Yeah, he got to
All
come back.
right. So we're coming up on the hour. We didn't know we were going to keep you guys this long, but hey,
That's fine.
all thing works together for the
For the
good.
good. Amen.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That love God. And this is what we are called to do. We do appreciate you guys.
There he is.
We will do whatever we need to do here at Hot 89.1 FM WSLS here in Las Vegas. Whatever we need to do to push your music, we would do that. We believe in that. You brought it to us. We would promote it. We would push it out. We would do whatever we need to. We're going to play it. Probably going to play it out. That's what we want, right?
Yeah.
We want to play it out. And again, we thank you guys. That harmony, I'm just grooving.
Oh yeah, them boys.
Y'all don't even got to dance. You just sit back and
boys
just listen. Them boys bad. The
Them boys
musicians.
and then I know what kind of song that is. So I listen very well. So it's all inspirational. I like that right there.
Absolutely, and as
Absolutely.
you can tell, they play as one unit. You can see the camaraderie there.
Right.
And I just want to say thank you to you and DJ just for having us, and it's been a pleasure. And we appreciate all your prayers and all your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem. Y'all got it.
How can people reach you, Parks, if they want to? Because I know you guys' music is coming out. Where are you on Instagram? Just let us know where they can get your music. We did have that up there on the screen. We will put it out there again. The handles where you're gonna be on Amazon, Apple Music, everywhere, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, as we stated earlier, the single Black Pearl will be available everywhere tomorrow, March 29th. You can actually pre-order it and hear it, a portion of a snippet of it, on iTunes right now. And it can also be streamed on Spotify. But we're just trying to put out quality music that will make a difference in the world and what we're doing. And our motto at Eat Music is, if you're hungry for a melody, eat music.
Right.
And
right.
that it is. It is very appetizing and soothing to the soul. It's like a good old apple pie.
Thank you very much. So you can reach us at our YouTube channel, Eat Music Group. Okay. And you see the video, and you can stop by and just see everything we've been doing. You'll see the previous project, Parks Extraordinary Christmas, which is an incredible soul for R&B Christmas project like never before. Trust me, you've never heard one like this. But you can reach us at Edward Armstead, the number 3, which is our Eat Music Group Instagram page. Parks has his Park Stewart Facebook page. I have an Edward Armstead III Facebook page. We're on TikTok as Eat Music. You can email us at e.a.t.musicgroup@gmail.com. And you can also reach us at eatmusicgroup.com.
Okay.
You got it. You heard it here.
All things Park Stewart will come up when you go to Eat Music.
Yes.
Any questions you got, we'll be happy to answer them. We're not funny acting. A lot of times people think when you do what we do, the way we do it, and with the spirit of excellence that we do, that we're unreachable and untouchable. We're very respectable, humble men that we've been blessed for God to do what he's doing for us. We ain't crazy, and we don't disrespect, and we don't accept disrespect.
Amen.
But we're humble enough to receive and to respond.
Well, I got a question. About how long is it going to take for the album?
It stretches.
You can actually look for the EP. The EP will probably drop around the same time as the video, if not maybe a month later. So you'll have your EP, you'll have the video, then you'll have the EP that's following, and it's going to be something really special for you.
Really special.
Really special.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger. I know you guys not. Your family over here at Hot 89.1 FM WSLS. We embrace it. Anytime you need us, we're here. We just a phone call, email, text away, with this technology. You guys are a few hours away on flight, but if we have to, we will get there. You get here, and we'll make it happen.
I'm just
Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to get the album. You know, I know
You're
that
working hard, man.
Well,
You work harder than a distributor.
yeah, I just want to get the album before everybody else get their hands.
You don't have to worry. Ed
Well,
hear you.
I got you.
I got
Ed
y'all.
got you. They
Yeah.
told me
Let me
that.
say this.
Got
Go
you.
ahead.
Let me say this. The album is done. It's done.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
We don't mess around. It's done.
Okay,
We have
man.
a strategic plan that we put in place that we gonna execute.
okay,
Because we don't. One thing about Eat Music, we don't do what everybody else do. We don't follow trends. We don't care what the industry is doing. That don't even. I trust in God, not this industry.
Yes,
what I'm
not
talking
yes,
So
yes.
that's-
Well, see, I was just asking because I got two pastors on here, so I'm putting my prayer in. I
You
figured-
want them to lay that album on you?
Yeah, see if I
Instead
pray
of laying them hands, lay
I
the
pray the
hands
two
and
pastors,
the
I might
album.
get two blessings. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna need an intercessor to get it early. I'm trying to tell you.
You're gonna make me go. Let me go to the Book of Job. No, I'm gonna leave that alone. We're gonna let that alone.
All right.
I enjoyed you guys, man.
I did too.
Pleasure was ours.
And again, Edward Armstead III, we wanted to thank you, Pastor, for being
Bless you.
here in the situation that's going on with you, with your family. We do send our deepest condolences again. Parks, keep doing what you guys are doing. We appreciate great music here at our station, and we look forward to hearing more music from you guys. Do not be a stranger. I know you're not, because God sent you to us, and we are receiving that, what God has done.
Don't be no stranger.
Thank you so much.
Amen.
Much love. Much love.
All righty.
Not so much.
Have a good evening.
You too.
All
God
right.
bless you.
Talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining us on Hot 89.1 FM. Yours truly, DJ Stewart and ANTONITA LESHAE. Hey, man, y'all
Signing off.
go eat some greens.
It's probably bedtime for them.
We'll see you later, man. See y'all later.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Man, Parks said he wanted to run over this new song, and it's getting late. Where is he at? Where is
I don't know, man. Let me call him.
he? All right, do that.
All right, Stretch, another interview in the books.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, that was a great interview, Stretch. You know, here I go again. Stretch, I just enjoy music. Oh, it's so soothing to my soul. And guess what? Even though I'm battling it's allergy season and very high here in Las Vegas, I feel so much better, that I got up and did this interview. I feel so much better. I'm elated. I'm excited. And I am looking forward to that Black Pearl song being released for the world to hear and to see the video soon come.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming.
He said, I'm going to put it out there. I said, all right, then that's all I need to know. That's all I want to know.
Don't put it out there, Stretch. Again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to Hot 89.1 FM WSLS. This is the Truth Now Talk Show with ANTONITA LESHAE and my partner for now. I'll be glad when Patrice Moncel returns so we can get our show back on the road. Stretch, I do appreciate you. And again, guys, we are a team over here at Hot 89.1 FM. The Haters Corner is coming up Thursday, 10 a.m.
That's right.
With Mercedes Perry and DJ Stretch, talking about everything there. Again, you were listening to Hot 89.1 FM WSLS, the Truth Now Talk Show with ANTONITA LESHAE, and my co-host up until my real host returns, Patrice Moncel, will be coming back to you guys soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. Let's end it with our Black Pearl. Just a little bit of that little snippet.
Black Pearl.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it. Just listen to this.
It's funny to me how we're in a month right now, in the month of March, where they choose to give a woman 30 days to be honored. When the truth of the matter is, our women make history every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to me, a Black Pearl is something that's not only beautiful. I mean, that's the thing we can see right off just from looking at it. but in terms of women of color, they're classy, they're sophisticated, they're stylish, they have charisma, they have personality, and those are things that it's you know, a quality like that is not always found.
She's a black pearl, everything in my world. Chocolate lady, she's a black pearl.
Again, Black Pearl album will be coming out tomorrow at Eat Music Group. So check them out. You can just Google them and you will find Edward Armstead III and Park Stewart. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to Hot 89.1 FM with DJ Stretch and Antonita LESHAE. We bring the smoke.
Oh, yeah. See you guys later. Peace out.
You're listening to one of the best internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.